Alrighty, fellow travelers, welcome back to Adventures of a Traveling Don in our continued series on our journey to Bermuda. And today we are on our first major stop here in Orlando at the resort called the Hilton Grand Vacation SeaWorld. And in this video, I'm going to do kind of like a full tour of this amazing looking resort. We got in last night, haven't really explored all of it, but from what I saw last night, it looks awesome. And today we're going to explore it all just for you. Hey, Travel Dons, just wanted to interrupt this video real quick and share with you my brand new partnership with plannin.com. If you are looking for a booking site for hotel bookings anywhere in the world, check out plannin.com. It is a fantastic booking site made for and by travel creators, whether they're travel Instagrammers, TikTokers, or YouTubers myself. Just go to the page, check it out. I'll leave my specific link in the description. You can check out all of my hotel recommendations. You can also follow any other travel creators that you would like to and kind of check out their kind of experiences. They even share travel guides. I'll be having travel guides coming out myself. But yeah, definitely check out plannin.com next time you want to book any hotel reservations. All right, guys, back to the video. Okay, so if you're gonna start a resort tour anywhere, you might as well start with the room where you're staying at. And this is the 2-bedroom suite here at the Hilton Grand Vacation SeaWorld. And let me start with the rooms. First and foremost, this room I've been sleeping in, obviously. 2 queen size beds in this room, and that comes adjacent to the main bathroom. And then of course, the main king room is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Even has its own private hot tub and of course its own bathroom as well. So very nice setup with that. Now let's go into the kitchen dining room. Oh, before we get there, right here, right next to the main door, open this up. Laundry setup. So you don't have to leave your place to do your own laundry. That's awesome. And now we go into the kitchen, full set-up kitchen, whatever you need. You've got it. Go get your groceries at the local store. You don't have to go out and eat and spend all that money. By the way, killed it last night. So, not just me though. Mom was part of that too. And of course you have here all this beautiful dining table. What's going on there? Oh, is that a Patreon upload? That's a Patreon video upload. If you want to get the videos early, subscribe to my Patreon. Give you shout outs as well, all that kind of good stuff. I've also got some stuff in the works going on for Patreon. We're gonna upgrade it a little bit. But in the meantime, living room looks fantastic. And then of course, the creme de la creme, the gem of the place, for me at least, is the outdoor patio. Table, chairs, and what's cool, everything here is netted off. You know, you're in Florida, they got a lot of mosquitoes out here, particularly during the summertime. It's all netted off, so you're pretty much good. But that is the room apartment tour. So absolutely fantastic. And now we're gonna go and explore the rest of the resort, see what shenanigans we can get up to. By the way, before we get really started with this resort tour, I wanted to give a big shout out to Pam on my newest Buy Me a Coffee member account, old friend of the family. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. She's actually helped with particularly this video and getting this video going, and even got me this shirt for this video and our trip to Bermuda. So if you see this shirt throughout the journey, you know that's from Auntie Pam. Auntie Pam, love you. Thank you so much for all the support. All right, guys, let's get back to the resort tour. So first impressions, walking around the Hilton Grand Vacations SeaWorld in Orlando, this is really cool. Number one, it's a massive complex. They've got about 10 separate major housing complexes that you can stay in. And each one of them is named after different places in Bermuda. So this hotel is kind of Bermuda themed, which I didn't realize when we had booked this. And given that we're going to Bermuda, it's like, that just kind of turned out to be appropriate. So, but it's really kind of cool. It has tennis courts, basketball courts. We'll get to the whole swimming section in just a minute. But it also has, you know, it's part of the wetlands around here. And it has all these trails. I think this even leads outside the resort And you go out here and there's trails that go all the way back. You can walk around out here in kind of like the wetlands area. And they do have signs that say beware of alligators and snakes, which are apparently somewhere in here. So if you hear a little rustling, be careful. It might be a gator after you. So the building behind me is sort of like the main entrance and the main hub of the resort here at the Hilton Grand Vacation SeaWorld. And of course, that's where you're gonna check in. They have like a lounge where you can kind of sit and relax. They do have, of course, access to outside where we're at here. They have the provisions market, so you can go in there and buy wine. You can buy snacks. You can get pizza. They even have, during breakfast time, they have breakfast sandwiches, which are fantastic. And of course, they serve Starbucks coffee. So if you're looking for your coffee, you can go in there and get it. Everything you can charge to your room, you're always gonna have your key with you. And then of course you come out here to the main part, which is the pool. So we're gonna go ahead and check out all the water features. And of course, this is kind of the big part and the main focus of any stay here is obviously the pool, because it looks so inviting. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and get, first I gotta go get some sunscreen on, and then we'll go hit the water. This pool is awesome, and it's kind of cool because it's separated into a few different sections. You have, of course, the one with the waterfall over there. You have actually two of them. One is like, I think, like a hot tub with the waterfall. Then you have the waterfall. You have a secondary hot tub here. You got a kids pool on this side. You got, of course, the main pool behind me. There's just so much, including like that water feature over where the pond is. Well, that's kind of nice too. You can go out in the gazebo and just kind of get some pictures or just kind of like hang out out there. But yeah. This pool here at the Hilton Grand Vacation SeaWorld, not bad at all. So if you're looking for food at the resort, the only restaurant that they have is called the Coral Reef. And that's right next to the pool. You can go up to the bar, you order, you can take it out, you can actually eat out near the pool, or you can eat here in the restaurant. So got us a couple different things. Of course, got a nice hummus plate, so we're gonna try a little bit of the hummus. Got a little tahini on top, so it looks good. It's actually not too bad. It's actually really, really good. And then I got myself a nice big old plate of the cheap chicken quesadillas. You actually get quite a bit for what you're getting. I mean, it is relatively expensive to an extent. This was the 2 chicken quesadillas, the 2 Cokes, and the hummus is about just under $60. But, you know, it's a resort. But it's still, they give you a decent amount. So, a little chicken quesadilla. That's actually rather nice. Excuse me as I get messy. But it is rather nice. Okay, so now that we've pretty much seen most of what the resort has to offer, let's go out and hit Orlando and go to downtown Disney. Welcome to Disney Springs. So we're here at Disney Springs, and I'll be honest with you guys, I've never actually been to anything Disney Universal. I haven't really been to Florida before this trip. I had one instance where I was like, I spent a night just outside of Miami Airport, had some great Venezuelan food for breakfast, But that's been in 36, almost 37 years, my experience with Florida in the US. This has been my first time. We unfortunately don't have the time or the money at this stage because we're spending so much going to Bermuda to actually get into the parks, but I did want to come to Springs and just kind of get a little taste of Disney magic here in Orlando. And if sometime in the future, we'll definitely come back for a full experience in Disney World, because it's something that's been on my bucket list for a long time. But I will say, just walking around, it's kind of cool. There's a lot more high-end shops than I thought there would be, but even still, the way that they set up Disney Springs, this is downtown Disney from Anaheim ×3. It's absolutely massive. If you need a nice ice-cold beer, they've got a Reagan's, or what was that, Raglan's? Raglan Road. It's called Raglan Road Irish Pub behind me. And they got a nice kind of red amber. Good stuff.
Their Rainforest Cafe here actually has a volcano. Holy crap.
Don't care what time of the year it is, I'll always go into a Christmas shop. Obviously, no trip to any downtown Disney is complete without a trip to the world of Disney. This store is massive. Holy crap. Now that the sun goes down, it's time to switch it up. We're here at Universal Citywalk. Now, I'm not sure if Universal Citywalk here in Florida is any bigger, maybe square footage size than Hollywood, but I just love this whole river feature here and the two different sides. This is really, really cool. Yeah, this is a place to come out and hang out at nighttime. Do downtown Disney in the day, come here at night. So Citywalk was fun, but unfortunately every place that we looked at had like an hour-and-a-half to 2-hour wait for food, so we're gonna be leaving Citywalk. We got one more stop before we end this video back at the resort. So let's go and get some food. All right guys, so for dinner, we're actually going through the drive-thru of Portillo's. So if you don't know, Portillo's, of course, started off in Chicago. We're gonna be getting our Italian beef sandwich. Mom's been wanting this. She's been a trooper all day. The reason why we're getting it is because I kind of I pushed her a lot today to do everything that we did, and now her treat is Portillo's. So we're gonna take it back to the room and enjoy there. So we'll see you in just a bit. All right guys, so we're back at the room and I basically got my Portillo's here, Italian beef sandwich, and what you do is you ask for it dipped, which of course they dip the entire thing in jus. So it kind of like, even the bread is kind of soggy. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a big old try. So good. So good. I've never personally had Portillo's, but my mom, you know, she's really from Chicago, always raves about it. So I can see where that's coming from. And for dessert, they're supposedly known for their chocolate cake. This is a big piece of chocolate cake. I usually don't eat this much cake, but I'm going to dig in. Very delectable, as you can see. Ooh, pulls apart really nice. Oh, that's good. For a place that you can go through a drive-through for, that's fantastic. After everything we did today, all the walking around we did at downtown Disney, Universal, and of course the whole tour that we did, there's no better way to end it than on a hot tub. Oh, this feels so good. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. I'll get to those as soon as I can. I'll leave the link for Grand Vacations here at SeaWorld. Remember, there's about 4 or 5 different Hilton Grand Vacations in Orlando. The one we're at is SeaWorld, and I will say this one is fantastic. I haven't been to the other ones, but this one takes a cake for me when it comes to Hilton Grand Vacations. I've been to a few different Hilton Grand Vacations in different places, particularly like Vegas and New York over the years. They've been okay. They've been all right. This one, best of, I think, about 5 that I've now been to so far, so not too bad. But guys, if you like the video, give it a big old thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I do want to give a big shout out to my newest Buy Me a Coffee supporter, Pam, Auntie Pam. Thank you so much, and thank you for that shirt. That shirt was awesome. So you guys will be seeing more of that in the future Bermuda videos. But anyway, guys, until we meet again, peace out and have a great night.